So as you can see from these examples, we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing integers. Previously, Ms. Brandenburg had talked about adding and subtracting integers. So as we go through this, please remember that adding and subtracting integers have different rules than multiplying and dividing integers. I'm going to show you two ways to solve this, and whatever way makes it easier for you, go ahead and use the best way possible. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can always say 3 times 2, which we know is 6. Okay, 12 divided by 3, which we know is 4. So you always should solve it the regular way. 5 times 2 is 10. Now, your job is really to figure out, are these negatives or positive answers? Okay, so we got to remember, are we going to put a negative or a positive? So there's a couple of ways I'm going to teach you today to help you solve that. The first way is called drawing a tic-tac-toe board. So here's my board. Okay, along this diagonal, I'm going to put plus signs. Okay, you can also do the left diagonal. You just need to make sure you're putting plus signs on a diagonal. Okay, and then everywhere else, I'm going to put a minus sign. So here we can take a look and we can see, oh, this is a -3. So here we go. It starts with the negative times a -2. Okay, and here's my answer. So what kind of 6 should this be? This should be a positive 6 for my answer. Okay. So the next one we're going to talk about is positive 12 divided by -3 should give us a -4. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. All right, next one. We're looking at a positive again times a -2, and that should give us a -10. So what happens here? If we multiply a negative times a positive, we still will get a negative. Okay, so that's one way you could do it. You could draw this tic-tac-toe board and get your answers that way. Another way that we can do it is we can remember this cute little picture. Hold on, let me erase. I'm gonna leave the tic-tac, I'm gonna redraw a tic-tac-toe board so you have that as your first option or your second option, just depending. So remember, when I drew my tic-tac-toe board, I drew a board like we've been playing, okay? And I can use any diagonal. And I'm going to draw a minus, a minus, a minus, a minus, a minus, and a minus. Okay, and that can help me solve my problems. Now, what you can do as your second way is you can say, oh, I have two negatives, so it gives me a smiley face, which is a positive. Okay, if I have a negative and a positive, then it gives me a sad face, which is negative. Okay, so you can use these pictures to help you figure it out. And it doesn't matter if it's a positive and a negative, you're still going to get a smiley face. Okay, so again, you can draw the tic-tac-toe board or you can do the faces, and that can kind of tell you how to solve multiplying and dividing integers.